as we are Monday through Friday, and we're going over all kinds of things that are related to the real estate market. So, real quick, we'll go over as we do every day. We'll go over some information about the market. And if you guys missed the first second of that, welcome to Lunch Break with Nate. We are going over real estate trends and just market trends currently as we're all practicing social distancing and doing everything virtual. So you're here with the virtual pros, making sure that we are doing everything we can to be innovative in this time and service our customers and clients safely and effectively. So I do have a kind of a quick show today. We do have some guests coming up on Friday, and then some guests for the following week as well. So looking forward to that. We'll go over, as we do every day, with kind of just a general market update. So we'll pull up our matrix here, which is our MLS system that we use. And we'll do a quick look at what is currently going on with the market. So we got 3 price decreases currently in the areas. Looks like anywhere from Brighton down to Webster. And we have 38 new listings over the last 24 hours. So as we do every day, we'll look at some of these. So it looks like these are some lots that are available. Also some new builds over in the Farmington area. Those are still popping up here. A lot of times they'll position those to move up top by actually listing them multiple days. So they'll position them to move up top by listing them multiple days. So that's with new construction properties. We also do have a Rondecoit. There's a few properties that just got listed in that area. Tottenham, which just got listed. Is a nice little property, sea view as well over there by East Rondecoit. We have a couple more in Penfield too. Let's get a look at the prices here. We'll just open this up really quick. Again, Capstone Rise, that's over in Penfield. That is a new build. Then we have a couple in Victor and one in several in Webster. Looks like. Let's do a quick rundown of what Webster's got to offer here. So these, I believe, are. Some of these are new builds. Some of these are single families. So this is a Ryan home in Webster for $289,900. Again, probably a model, and we'd have to go in there. If you guys have any questions about that, certainly reach out to me. I can help you with that. We also have condo Creek's Edge in Webster for $298,000, starting at $298,900. This is close to Lake Road there. We got an existing property on Bridge Road. This is for $129,900. 2-story colonial. Again, call me if you have any questions on these properties. 2-story colonial. Kind of cute. Ridge Road is a busy street, but this is a cute little house. It's like a half bath on the first floor. Very nicely staged. Very pretty. Cute little backyard. Looks like it's got some relatively updated mechanicals. $129,900. You can't beat that. So definitely call me if you have any questions on that. We have Eastwood Circle. This is in Webster for $279,900. 2-story Cape Cod contemporary property. So let's see here. Very nicely done. It's been completely renovated throughout. I believe there's a virtual tour on this too. Anybody that wants information about this, certainly give me a call. Very nicely done. And this is a new build, Ryan Homes in Webster 2 for starting at $324,900. Another custom ranch here off of closer to Lake Road. And then we have a raised ranch with some land. And looks like this is a mobile home. 0.4. So lots of stuff coming up. Again, it's kind of hovering around where we've been talking about for the last few weeks here, is that 50 properties a day type thing. So there's still stuff going on out there. One thing I want to look at real quick as well is our market stats. This kind of gives you an entire view of the market. This is market data that we use to show kind of the trends, the numbers. So median sale prices, this is from 2017 up until now. As I've been talking about, for the last few days and forever is just the general gradual appreciation that happens in Rochester. It's kind of what makes it such a enticing market for people, and why it consistently shows up in the top 10 of stable markets out there. This is our new listing. So as you can see, we definitely had a gradual downtick as well. So this is probably showing right when everything kind of came in, right in February, and the prices the listings have even gone down lower than where it was. So this is definitely a good barometer to show when people talk about pricing, where prices are going. As you can see, and probably within the last 3 years, which is definitely representing, we've had that very low inventory market for a very long time now. So it's going to get even tighter, and that means that prices should be pretty stable, if not going over asking in certain cases. The property has everything that it needs. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Another good thing to look at is the month supply. So this is the month supply of homes. So currently we have a 2.7 month supply of real estate in the market. So again, very tight, and that's kind of been on a downward trend ever since January of 2017. So these are numbers we've been monitoring for a very long time, and it just goes to show you that in this market, to market it properly, to market the home's property properly, you definitely need to take a different approach. And I have all kinds of information about that. I can help out with anybody if they ever wanted to sit down and have a conversation about that. There's all kinds of new things that we're doing to make marketing the house even more effective in this virtual age, and things that we're going to be carrying over to when we do start to open up, whenever that may be. Things that are really good practices, I think, to use for properties. So things like virtual staging, things like virtual dream home virtual tour. So average days on market, so 12, still pretty good number. Shows per listing, way up, which is interesting. So as you can see, the inventory was down. The flip in the inventory, the views go up when you have less things to look at. So good information for sellers. And then price per square footage has gone up to about 96. The entire Rochester region, about $96 a square foot, up from 81 back in January of 2017. So we'll use this a lot more than kind of my 24-hour thing I've been doing. It's kind of a cool to get kind of real-time stats as it pertains to on a monthly basis to the Rochester area. And then I wanted to go over something fun today. So this was an article that Realtor.com put out, and how the coronavirus is reshaping home design. So 10 crucial steps, crucial features that houses should have today. So let me know if you guys, in your comments, let me know if you guys have any questions, or if these are things that you're experiencing that you wish your house had too. So everybody can always use more bathrooms, and when we're in areas and houses kind of on top of each other these days, definitely more bathrooms is a welcome thing. So one thing I talk to people about a lot of times when we're looking for property is the options when we're looking through the house, to make sure that there's options for potentially another bathroom if you needed it. A lot of people will go into properties, and a lot of houses, older houses, have areas in the basements where they are able to put houses in. So next one, better mudrooms. So bigger areas for us to kind of get prepared and get ready for going out. And all of us are out there walking all the time now. We're doing hiking, we're doing running, we're exercising outside. So bigger mudrooms. So that's probably a good thing to kind of look at. A lot of people have those little hooks and stuff, and shelving, and areas with the sink. Bigger pantries. So instead of having to go out multiple times a week to the grocery store, we are going a lot more. We're going less often to the grocery store, or we're having more services provide stuff to us in this climate we're in right now. So bigger pantries are good options for people to look into. So things that people that may be thinking about projects as well for when you guys we start listing houses is if there's areas that we can maybe associate these into the houses, definitely things that people are probably going to start looking for more. larger freezer space. So I personally have a freezer, extra freezer in the basement where we just store a bunch of stuff. We can kind of take it up as we need to. So definitely a good thing to look into. Bathroom bidets. So we're using the bathroom more at home now. So we need the amenities for that. And this is an awesome thing to definitely have available to you as we are, again, using our plumbing more often and using our bathrooms more often, as opposed to maybe using it at the office or wherever. So definitely something to keep a look at. Closed off spaces. So this is definitely important as people are working from home more often. We have, Justine and I, we both have our own little office spaces, and they're enclosed areas, and we're able to kind of work and not be in each other's space and not have distractions going on where we're talking with clients and customers. So closed off space is definitely a great thing to have in newer properties that are coming up. Brass and copper fixtures. I think this is more of a design aesthetic, but also when you think about the germs. So germs, I'm thinking this is probably what they're thinking of. Yeah, in fact, brass kills more bacteria more effectively than stainless steel. So everybody hears about the stories of going to the gas station and grabbing that and putting that in the car and not washing your hands after you're done with that, and virus kind of stays in your hands, or it stays on the surface more often. So having those brass doorknobs and stuff like that will definitely be probably something people look a lot more into in the future. So definitely interesting. Hands-free light switches, faucets, and more. So everything's, we're making these smart houses, also having hands-free areas for, talking with your Alexa or Siri or things like that. Having activations like that. Having the hands-free faucets, so you just kind of hit it with your arm or something like that to turn them on. Definitely going to be more prevalent in today's homes. So. Closed HVAC systems for people with allergies, asthma, respiratory issues. Air purification systems, too, will probably be more prevalent to purify the air that we're breathing in our own homes. Another thing I tell people to do if you have allergies is make sure that you do a ductwork cleaning. There's companies out there that'll do that for you, and that definitely helps with allergens and things of that nature. And then nicer home offices. So I know that I have been kind of upgrading my home office a lot more. I think once everything is kind of all said and done, I have my office at my Howard Hanna office, which I do use work a lot from out of there. And personally, I need to go somewhere to be able to keep on task. It's been interesting doing this from home a lot more because I feel like I'm even on more task. I'm even on more task than I was before. Which is a good thing. It's a good kind of healthy balance. So I think maybe going forward, I would have more time in my office at home. Making sure that I'm organizing it to fit my needs. Maybe start my day here and then go to the office a little bit later. Things like that. So I think nice home offices, home little cubbies, as you can see in this picture, are good things to kind of have on the ready for houses. So I thought that was a cool little article, and it's definitely one thing that's fascinating me about all this stuff is where we're all going to go from here. I think articles like this are interesting to read, and a nice kind of sidestep from a lot of the stuff that's kind of out there with all the different ways that this whole thing could go. So definitely a nice little make you feel good type of read today. So I'll put this information in the show notes. But that's all I got for today. One more reminder: we have the trivia question that we put out there, and just let me pull that up again so I can recap it on the video feed here. So, trivia question again: the movie star Ingrid Bergman once lived in Rochester because she was A, in love with the city's weather. It was snowing this morning, in case everybody didn't see that. B, modeling for Eastman Kodak. Or C, the wife of a medical student at the University of Rochester. So all those questions were put in the feed, I think, on Monday or Tuesday. So make sure you go back in there and remember to put your answer to that question in a Facebook Messenger over to me, so that way I can put you in the drawing, and we'll make that drawing good on Friday. And we'll also put in there the drawing for the company or the small business that we will be help supporting this week. So we have that group of small businesses. I'll try to put that on again, so to remind everybody, if we were trying to support, we'll do a drawing with them. And whoever wins gets a $25 gift card for that business. And again, just doing our part to kind of help support the local businesses around here. So everybody have a great rest of your day. It is partly sunny out there, but nice and snowy. So let me know if I can do anything to help you guys out. Be on the lookout for more virtual information coming up in the very near future. More information on listings that we have coming up in the very near future. And thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for all the opportunities to be able to work with you guys. And enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.